driveways, walkways, patios, and decks, everyone would love snow. The problem is it lands on all those surfaces and you have to clean it off.
Every time.
So what are you gonna do? Well, I am too old and too injured to be snow shoveling. So how about a piece of equipment that will throw 700 pounds of snow every single minute? That snow you don't have to shovel and toss. The machine does it for you without gas, without oil, without pole starting. You just plug it in and go to work. I want to introduce you to Scott Ellis. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
It is a little chilly. Let's talk about this brand name, because their goal was to create a piece of equipment that made everyone's life easier, sped up the process of being able to clean off your driveways, etc. We're actually in a weird situation. We have no snow right now.
We're the only place that doesn't have snow right now.
It seems to be the way, yeah.
Earthwise has been around since 1892.
Yes.
So they've got a bit of history of making yard tools and yard equipment. But this is their 18-inch snow blower, and I know it's got a great price, but it's a full-featured snow blower.
When you talk full-featured, again, it's an electric piece, which is the easiest way to go. Even if you have a longer driveway, just get a longer extension cord. Because I know trying to start my snowblower, which is a gas piece of equipment, when it gets cold out, when it's cold enough to snow, it's cold out, I have problems getting mine started.
Right.
This one, let's just plug it in,
Just
go to
plug
work.
it in and go. Now this one is not plugged in, but I want to show you, this one has the directional chute, 180 degrees.
Okay.
And you can adjust how far you throw the snow with this. So again, you can direct the snow exactly where you want to go. It's got the auger, just like your big machines. This one has rubber tips on it though. Very important.
Let me show you something. This is a machine that uses a rubber-coated steel auger. A lot of the other machines, this one is not plugged in, I'm perfectly safe, trust me. Most of them out there, especially when we get into this price point, are plastic augers. What happens to plastic when it gets really cold? They get brittle. Steel and rubber is the way to go. It won't damage your sidewalks, won't damage your deck, won't damage your driveway. And this particular company is truly a leader in innovation. And because of the way they designed it, it's the right weight. 35 pounds, I think, is exactly what you need.
Right.
My gas-powered machine weighs 120. I can barely move the thing.
Now, because it's 35 pounds though, if you want to take it up steps and onto your deck, you're perfectly fine. So you don't need the shovel.
Yep.
And how much that weighs when you have a shovel full of snow. You don't need the gas can. You just plug and go. And this is a poor substitute, but we've got wood chips.
Yes.
Now we have to visualize snow, even though everyone else in the country can look out their window.
Thanks, guys. I forgot to put my little windscreen on my microphone, so you're going to hear some audio noise. I apologize for that.
So this has a safety switch right here. You push that in, pull back the handle, and then you can let go. And now as you move through, the auger picks up the snow and moves it right out of the way. And that's an 18-inch wide path of clean. So let's keep going. And again, our wood chips here are actually much heavier than snow, but you can see it's moving it easily.
Nobody's hobby is shoveling snow. It's the worst thing in the world.
It's not fun.
This company has been around forever. They've been innovators in lawn and garden products for years. Now we've got the ability to put the snow where you want it to go. Now, at a rate of how much again?
700 pounds per minute that you're not lifting.
That's huge.
Now, right now you're looking at it. Actually, this is my house. We got about 6 inches of heavy, wet snow. And you can see it's wet because it's clean behind it, because it's not sticking. So this is really, really heavy stuff, but you can see it's moving the snow easily.
And it's getting it all the way down to the surface.
Right. In fact, those are pavers right there.
I've seen a lot of these snow throwers that cannot do that. This is all about the innovation of the auger. And the auger is the mechanism that's actually spinning. It's a steel auger with thick rubber tipping, so it actually scrapes the surface without damaging it.
Right. Gets it clean.
And this is the way to go, especially if you are in an area where you must clean off your walkways and your driveways. Larger city areas, even the sidewalks themselves, if you don't clean them, you can be fined.
You can be.
So why go out there with a shovel, risk injuring yourself, worrying about your back, when this thing will do all the work for you.
It does it, and it's very easy. It's like vacuuming. I mean, you just push the unit into the snow. It's like vacuuming, and
Yeah.
it cleans it down all the way to the pavement, all the way to the pavers, all the way to the deck, whatever you need to get the snow off of.
And you and I don't normally bang away at price, but I want people to understand, this is not a lightweight piece of equipment. You don't want it to be too light, but it is manageable. I mean, it's 35 pounds. It costs money to ship this thing. Our shipping is what, 25 bucks. Even with shipping, I'm still at less than $200. We had a Today's Special Value a while back where we couldn't hit a $200 price point.
This is a great value.
It's an amazing value, and you're going to need it. People in Florida will have snow this year. We had snow in all 50 states last winter.
Right.
And they're documenting that this winter is going to be much harsher.
We have snow on the ground in about 30 states right
now.
Just not here.
Yeah. Now, strangely enough, we don't have snow here in Pennsylvania. We had a little bit of flurries the other day, and it was completely by surprise.
Right.
I want to be the weatherman where you can be wrong that often and still keep your job. But what we're doing is we're going to simulate live snow. You're seeing right there videotape, and that was taken last winter with this unit, but it's taken us that long to get it in. What we've done, these are wood chips, which are actually heavier than
so here we
powdered
go.
snow. But it'll show you the way the auger mechanism works and how well and effective it cleans off your pathways.
Right. And again, this is wood chip, so it's a little bit easier. Well, you can see the wind blowing too.
Yeah.
Takes it all the way down.
And what's the cleaning path on that, Scott? 18 inches?
What's that?
18-inch cleaning path?
18-inch wide cleaning path. Interesting enough, I took off an 18-inch snow last year.
Okay.
But I did it in 3 times. Went out in the morning, took off 6 inches. A few hours later, another 6 inches.
That's the easiest way to do it. That way you're not bogged down with a really heavy, thick snow. You want to get out there and kind of do it in chapters, if you will. You've got the ability to turn this so that your chute can go 180 degrees so you can put the snow where you want it to go. That way you're not blowing it off the driveway onto the patio. And I'm really impressed. A lot of safety mechanisms are built into this as well.
They are. So safety switch again, pull back on the bar, and away we go.
There you go. And capable of moving 700 pounds of snow at a time. Now, by the way, because we're doing a demonstration, again, we're using wood chips here, Scott is smart enough not to have blown snow onto what you normally just did. We're just showing you how it works, yeah.
Yeah, we're just trying to show you how it works. Actually, this is a big area, and we're in wind also. But it picks up the snow easily. I mean, I've used this all last winter, and it was
Let's go off to our phone lines and say hello. Now, I can't tell who the caller is, so we'll say hello, and they'll set it up. My producer said it's Barbara. Barbara, where are you calling from? Where's home for you?
Southport, Indiana. We're part of Indianapolis.
I know you well. I'm a fellow Hoosier that was raised in Indianapolis.
Well, good. Come on home.
No, because you guys are going to have really, really cold temperatures this weekend.
But you can help us shovel snow. We've got this wonderful machine now.
And you will get snow in the Midwest. You know it's coming. You've had a little bit already, haven't you?
We have quite a lot already.
How much?
Well, right now we've probably got about 3 inches on the ground.
I didn't realize that. So, and how have you been getting the snow off your driveway walkways? With the shovel?
Very painfully, and paying someone else to do it.
I'll tell you what, with as much snow that they're talking about in most areas of the country this year, buying this machine and having it shipped is still less than $200, and you own it. You have easy pay on it as well. You'll actually save money by doing it yourself and having to pay the local neighborhood kid, because their rates just went up.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Unless they have an
certainly
Earthwise snowblower.
Well, $75 a trip.
So, yeah, exactly. See, I remember when I was a kid where it was $8 that I would make shoveling the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
So, and we thought
But
we
I
were
have
rich.
a question.
Sure.
Yes.
How much cord comes with this?
Okay. Go ahead. It doesn't come with cord.
Correct. So you need an outdoor
Any
rated
outdoor
cord.
extension cord will work with it.
Okay.
You just want to make sure it's an outdoor rated extension cord, okay?
Okay. Any particular number?
No, when you go to the hardware store, just look for the outdoor cords. They're usually orange. They can be yellow. They can be blue.
Yep.
And you don't want to string more than 2 of them together.
Yes.
Two 50-foot
Okay, but what
cords is
is
all
the
you should do.
voltage that they should be carrying?
Yep. Enjoy. That means no more throwing snow with a shovel. That'll save your back.
Thank you so much. I look forward to getting it.
Thanks,
Thank
Barbara. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I've done smaller units before. This is a big, powerful unit. This has the power to throw 700 pounds of snow every single minute. That's 700 pounds you don't have to pick up. It's 700 pounds you don't have to try to move. That's better for your back. And you get inside a little bit faster, which is exactly where I'm headed.
Exactly.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Great item. Brand new today, first time on the air. Even with your shipping and handling, we're looking at less than $200 to make sure you've got it readily available, and we'll give you several months in which to pay for it on Easy Pay.